Don't think about a purple elephant. Seriously, whatever you do, do not think about a purple elephant. You are thinking about it now, aren't you? That's the problem with your marketing. You are telling people what you do, what you offer, what you want, but you're not understanding how their brains actually work. I'm Thomas from Happy Brains, and I've spent 15 years studying brain science and marketing. In the next minutes, I'm going to show you why most marketing fails miserably and the simple brain science trick that makes your marketing impossible to ignore. But first, let me tell you about the purple elephant problem. Let me prove something to you right now. Don't think about the purple elephant balancing on a beach ball while juggling with 3 pineapples. Don't visualize that. Don't imagine the purple elephant's trunk wobbling as it tries to stay balanced. Don't picture the bright yellow beach ball. Don't see those 3 pineapples spinning in the air. What's happening in your brain right now? You're seeing it all, aren't you? Even though I told you not to think about it. Your brain can't help but create that image. This is how the human brain works. It thinks in images, in stories, in emotions, not in features and benefits, not in corporate jargon, not in logic and reason. And that's the biggest mistake I see in marketing. Business owners are trying to convince the rational brain when the decision maker brain, the one that actually matters, only speaks one language: emotion and visualization. Stories, if you want. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you looked at the billboard and remembered it? Can you recall a single advertisement you saw yesterday? Last week? Probably not. Because 99% of marketing is forgettable. It's background noise. Here's why. Most marketing focuses on the company, on the product, on features. We offer comprehensive solutions. Our cutting-edge technology with over 20 years of experience. Your brain, it immediately filters this out because it's not about you, the viewer. It's about them, the company. But here's what happens when marketing does it right. Let me tell you a story about one of my clients. She ran a financial advisory business and her marketing was completely generic. Her website said professional financial planning services for individuals and families. Certified financial planners with decades of experience. Boring, forgettable, dead. So I asked her, why do people come to you? What problem do they actually have? She thought about it and said, they are terrified. They are 55 years old, they have $100,000 saved, and they are realizing they can't retire. They lie awake at night wondering if they will have to work until they die. That's the marketing, not the professional financing planning. That's the pain. I call it the subconscious frustration, the emotion, the fear. So we rewrote her marketing. Lying awake at 2 a.m. wondering if you will ever be able to retire? You're not alone. I help people in their 50s turn their anxiety into a plan so you can sleep at night knowing you're actually going to be okay. What happened? Her client calls tripled in 30 days. Why? Because she stopped talking about herself and started painting a picture in her client's brain. Here's the formula that actually works, and it applies whether you are writing a website, creating social media posts, or giving a presentation. Step 1. Paint the subconscious frustration. Don't just mention it, show it. Make them feel it. Which is bad is, we help businesses with low sales. The good way to do it. Remember that gut-wrenching feeling when you checked your bank account last month and realized you barely covered payroll? When you had to tell your team they are not going to get bonuses this year? See the difference? One is generic, the other creates a movie in the brain. Second step, show the transformation. This is where you become the guide. You are not the hero. They are. You are just showing them the path. What if, instead of dreading Monday mornings, you actually look forward to checking your sales number? What if your business runs so smoothly you could take a vacation without your phone ringing off the hook? Third step, make them the hero. Every story needs a hero. But here's the secret, you are not the hero. Your client is. When you implement the system, you become the business owner everyone wants to learn from. You get the financial freedom you deserve. You finally prove to yourself that you made the right decision starting this company. Let me leave you with this analogy. Stay with me. What do an umbrella and a condom have in common? They are both forgettable until you need one. Think about it. You probably left an umbrella in a restaurant, in a cab, at a friend's house. You forget it because you don't need it right then. But the moment it starts raining, you remember. You panic. Where's my umbrella? It's the same with the condom. It sits in your wallet forgotten until, well, you know. Most businesses are like forgotten umbrellas. Their clients don't think about them until they desperately need them. And by then, they might call someone else because you weren't memorable. But what if you could be the umbrella they never forget? The brand that's always top of the mind. The business owner who they trust and think about. That's what happens when you use brain science in your marketing. You become unforgettable. So here's what I want you to do right now. Go look at your marketing, your website, your social media, your sales emails. Ask yourself, am I painting a picture in my client's brain? Or am I just listing features? If it's the latter, rewrite it. Use emotions, tell stories, make them the hero. And remember, the decision maker brain doesn't think in words. It thinks in images and feelings. So stop trying to convince people with logic. Don't be rational. Show them a vision of the transformed life. Be primal. Look, I know this stuff can feel overwhelming, especially if you've been marketing the traditional way for years. But here's the thing. The business owners who make this shift, they see explosive growth. They stop chasing clients because the clients start chasing them. So if you're ready to transform your marketing, if you want to stop being forgettable and start being the brand people can't stop talking about, I want to help you. I've created a free strategy call where we look at your current marketing and I will show you exactly where you're losing people and how to fix it using brain science. The link is in the description. Book your free 30-minute session. Let's make your marketing unforgettable. And remember, don't be the purple elephant no one thinks about. Be the purple elephant they can't stop thinking about.